let's discuss how you can find a credible Reiki professional. That's assuming that you want a professional. You know, you can also receive Reiki treatment from a friend or family member. But if you're going to hire someone, then it's important that you check into how qualified they are. There's no licensing for Reiki professionals and no agreement about what certificates mean. So you really need to ask. And I encourage you, don't be shy about asking. I always am happy to answer these kinds of questions because it shows that the person has a sense of quality and will be able to appreciate the expertise and the care that I bring to the work that we do together. What are the questions you want to ask? Well, the first would be about the person's training. Generally, you want to know if the person was trained by a Reiki master in person, in a group or individual class. And if the Reiki professional has different levels of training, were they all done at once or were they spread out over a period of time, months and even better, years? Then ask about the Reiki practitioner's experience. Get a sense of how long she's been practicing and how many times she's practiced Reiki on people that she doesn't know who come to her specifically for Reiki treatment, and also people who are healthy as well as people who have even a serious medical challenge. All this time you're listening to the Reiki practitioner or watching her to just check that her demeanor is overall reasonable and that she's not saying anything negative about medical care, because you want to be adding Reiki to your health care, not doing Reiki instead of whatever medical care you need. I think it's a good idea to ask a Reiki practitioner what is Reiki and what his or her specific perspective on Reiki is. For example, when I'm asked that question, I say that I was practicing meditation and yoga for 25 years before I experienced Reiki, so that gave me an unusual depth of understanding of what the practice is, and also that I've worked extensively collaborating in medical settings. For me, the most important question that I can ask a Reiki practitioner is, do you practice Reiki self-treatment every day? This is the deal breaker. Why would I want to experience Reiki treatment from someone who didn't value Reiki enough to practice it on herself every day? It is really through daily self-practice that we come to understand Reiki more deeply, and this also enables us to better support the people who come to us for training or treatment. If you want to learn to practice Reiki on yourself, then you need to find a Reiki master. You can ask him or her the same series of questions, but also ask about the class. You're looking for an in-person group class, preferably, that lasts between 8 and 12 hours, depending upon how many people are in the class. It's optimal to have someone local to teach you to practice Reiki and somebody who's able to provide follow-up. In my book, Reiki, A Comprehensive Guide, there's an entire chapter devoted to helping you find and choose among the Reiki practitioners in your area. You could get it on my website, reikiinmedicine.org, or at your local bookstore.